Welcome to this introductory video for Gyptone. We're going to explore a number of topics that provide an insight into the Gyptone brand. It should take around half an hour. Background, design, acoustics, indoor air quality, sustainability, fire, robustness, cleaning and maintenance, installation, online support. Let's start with the first topic, background. Gyptone is a market-leading brand owned by Saint-Gobain Group. We are part of the group's gypsum business, the world's leading manufacturer of plasterboard for partitions, wall linings, ceilings and floors. The business trades as Gyprock, Placo, Ridgyps, Certainteed and British Gypsum. Our products are made at the Gyprock factory in Kalundborg, Denmark, which was built in 1970. Gyptone is sold and installed in more than 50 countries, with over 60 million square meters installed worldwide. Our passion is to create great living spaces by combining superior aesthetics, excellent performance, and best-in-class sustainability to improve daily life and enhance the well-being of people everywhere. Let's take a look at the next topic, design. This includes a review of the Gyptone product portfolio, types of perforation and applications. All Gyptone products are gypsum boards, either with or without perforations. Perforated gypsum is unique as it can be used for both ceilings and walls. The perforations can be round, rectangular, hexagonal or square. Gyptone designs cover a range of different systems that can be used in many areas of construction, such as education, healthcare, hotel and restaurants, offices, commercial and residential. Gyptone products are divided into 5 different systems, each with its own advantages. Let's look at each system in turn. Gyptone big boards are the ideal solution for large rooms that need an acoustic ceiling without any visible joints between the boards. The boards have a strong surface and even stronger connections, which makes them suitable for both ceilings and walls. We have 2 different standard size of big boards, both in thickness of 12.5 mm. The range includes 4 standard perforation patterns and without perforation. The perforations are aligned in different ways, creating different board designs. Gyptone big boards are supplied unpainted, with 4 tapered edges. These edges provide a significantly improved foundation for flat filling and joint finishing. The final result is a smooth, attractive ceiling surface with no visible joints. Access panel. To access installations behind the ceiling, you can mount a Gyptone access panel with or without perforations. The Gyptone access panel is a gypsum-based hatch, which is fitted directly into the perforated areas of the board. The panel can then be painted in the same color as the ceiling, ensuring a seamless aesthetic solution. Big Curve. Gyptone Big Curve enables you to create curved shapes in the ceiling. With the thin, large format boards, only 6.5 mm, you can create large, unbroken ceiling surfaces in soft waved forms without any visible joints or grid systems. Gyptone Big Curve products have long tapered edges. They are available in 3 standard perforation patterns, plus Big Curve base without perforations. Gyptone Big Curve can be combined with Gyptone Big Boards in large, continuous ceiling surfaces. There is also the potential to integrate the room's lighting as a natural part of the ceiling. Gyptone Big Curve can be dry bent to relatively small arcs, radius 2.2 meters, and to an even smaller radius by wet bending. This enables Gyptone Big Curve to be used for walls and balconies where small arches are desired. Tiles. Gyptone tiles are the perfect solution for schools, offices, retail, and other environments looking to combine durability with good acoustic properties. A standard tile measures 600 mm by 600 mm. The product range includes 6 standard perforated patterns and a tile without perforation. These are aligned in different ways to create different tile designs. Gyptone tiles are produced in 4 different edge designs: exposed grid system called Edge A, semi-concealed grid system called Edge E, concealed grid system called Edge D2. These 3 edge types are fully demountable. The 4th edge type is a non-demountable screw-fixed tile called Edge B. Gyptone plank is the perfect acoustic ceiling in corridors and hallways where easy access to underlying installations is required. Plank product has Edge E24 on long side and Edge B on short end. The tiles are installed in a demountable semi-concealed grid system. If the standard 600 mm by 600 mm Gyptone tile does not meet your design needs, extensive could be the ideal solution. These slim tiles create a completely different visual expression of the ceiling. Both plank and extensive tiles are available in 3 different lengths. This product range includes 4 standard perforated patterns and a tile without perforation, and all can be used with either system. At just 10 mm thick, they are more ergonomic as they are easier to handle and cheaper to transport. These extended tiles can be point-loaded of up to 1 kilogram. The next topic is acoustics. We'll start with the basics of acoustics, so we fully understand the benefits of having a Gyptone ceiling installed. There are 4 main terms we need to understand when talking about acoustics: absorption, reflection, reverberation time, speech clarity. These terms are used to explain acoustic properties and to determine a good acoustic environment. So, what is good or bad acoustics? The first thing to look at is absorption and reflection. An environment without any absorption means that noise will not go away and there is a very high reflection of the sound waves. With nothing to absorb the sound, the smallest noise can feel surprisingly loud and uncomfortable, like being caught in a room of glass. Good acoustics means there is a fine balance between absorption and reflection. Nature often provides the best acoustic environment. Outdoors, such as in a forest, the balance can be just right. In these environments, sounds are heard clearly. Indoors, however, it is possible to overdo the absorption. If too much sound is absorbed, like someone talking into a pillow, you'll need to shout to be heard, and it is harder for the other person to clearly hear what you are saying. Not a good situation, especially in an environment like a school. Absorption and reflection relate to the surfaces in a room. Although it is not only the ceiling that contributes to absorption and reflection, it has a big impact because it is such a large surface. With a hard surface like concrete, no sound is absorbed. Instead, it is all reflected back into the room. When sounds hit porous surfaces like mineral wool, carpets, or curtains, they are mostly absorbed. This means that very little sound waves are returned into the room. With perforated gypsum, most sound waves are absorbed, but some are reflected. This creates a balance of absorbed and reflected sound waves. Because Gyptone products are perforated, we call a perforated gypsum board a diffuse surface. So why does perforated gypsum absorb sound so well when gypsum is a hard product? Take a look at this short video to understand how Gyptone products work in absorbing sound waves.
When a room contains only hard surfaces, it's bad news for our acoustic comfort. with nothing to absorb them, sound waves are free to reflect and bounce around the room, leading to uncomfortable, distracting and stressful noise levels. Installing a gypsum ceiling that's specially designed to improve the acoustics in a room transforms the sound environment. Let's take a closer look at how it works. When you use a perforated plasterboard rather than a smooth ceiling, the surface is no longer hard, giving space for some of the sound waves to be absorbed. The back of the plasterboard is also fitted with an acoustic tissue, absorbing and breaking up even more of the sound waves as they pass through the perforations. Here's what happens when sound waves hit the perforated surface. First, the surface of the perforated plasterboard reduces the energy of the sound waves before reflecting part of them back into the room. Meanwhile, the remaining sound waves pass through the board and up towards the acoustic tissue. The acoustic tissue absorbs and breaks up the sound waves even more. Only very low energy sound waves remain, bouncing around in the empty space above the boards, and only an even smaller fraction of these low energy waves make it back into the room. By using acoustic gypsum ceilings, you can control reverberation time, increase speech clarity, and create a more pleasant acoustic environment.
To figure out if you have good or bad acoustics in a room with high or low absorption, we use the term reverberation time. The reverberation time is the time it takes the sound pressure in a room to drop 60 dB, measured in seconds. Let's listen to the same sound but with 3 different reverberation times. Can you hear the difference? First, listen to a reverberation time of 2 seconds.
I wish I'd done something I could be proud of.
This is very long, like you might find in a church. The next reverberation time is much shorter. This time we are down to 0.5 seconds, which is common in classrooms and some offices.
I wish I'd done something I could be proud of.
Finally, we have a reverberation time of 0 seconds. This means that all sound waves are absorbed and no reflection is present.
I wish I'd done something I could be proud of.
Like the first sound with a very long reverberation time, a very short one can also be harmful to the acoustic environment. In a room with poor acoustic performance, sounds will reverberate constantly, creating an unpleasant and uncomfortable acoustic environment due to the long reverberation time. But with the acoustic performance of perforated gypsum, rooms benefit from a pleasant, comfortable atmosphere, ideal for productive workplaces due to the optimum level of absorption and reflection. Let's look at a common example where Gyptone products can help create a pleasant acoustic environment. Good acoustic comfort is the ideal acoustic environment due to an appropriate acoustic reverberation time and high speech clarity.
Congratulations on your dream home. Very nice, with hardwood floors, vaulted ceilings and large windows, energy efficient, stylish and modern. But why does it sound like this when you try to have a conversation over dinner? Why does it sound like a train station when the boys are playing at the other end of the house? Or when Louise is cooking? And you can barely hear yourself think when Sophie is talking on her mobile and the dog is barking. These everyday sounds become noise as they're bounced around the rooms, creating a poor sound environment. But there is a good solution. Lining your ceilings with acoustic boards that absorb the noise will create a peaceful and pleasant sound environment in your new home, and you and your family can talk in a normal tone of voice. Gyptone acoustic boards have a fine perforation that, coupled with the underlying tissue, provides excellent acoustic properties. The boards are integrated as a natural part of the remaining ceiling, without visible joints, giving the ceiling a beautiful and uniform look. But first and foremost, you get a quiet and comfortable home.
A sound-regulated environment, where some sound waves are reflected while others are absorbed, ensures good speech clarity. Good speech clarity is equally important in homes as in classrooms, where it is important to deliver a message from one person to another, especially in a classroom where students sitting at the back need to hear the teacher just as clearly as those sitting at the front. This is vital to students' ability to learn, as has been proven in many studies. Let's see how we can improve both the reverberation time and the speech clarity in a classroom. This is a typical medium-sized classroom. Everything in a room influences the acoustic environment. If a room has nothing in it and just hard surfaces, it will produce a very long reverberation time, and it will sound like this.
You are seated in the back of classroom 19 from building 352 in DTU.
To optimize the acoustics in a room like this, we need to add some absorbing material, like a gyptone ceiling. Furniture will also be added to the room. Just by adding a gyptone ceiling, we can lower the reverberation time to make a pleasant sound environment for students and teachers.
You are seated in the back of classroom 19 from building 352 in DTU.
Now we'll move on to the next topic, indoor air quality. Gypsum is a natural product. Most of the gypsum used for gyptone products comes from quarries in Spain. Natural gypsum is such a clean product that it is used in many other applications other than plasterboard production, such as brewing, chocolate, toothpaste, and many others. So, the next time you eat a Kit Kat, look for gypsum in the ingredients. Gyptone products are made only from gypsum's all-natural ingredients. No harmful substances are used. Gyptone products are able to achieve some of the toughest indoor climate certifications. Gyptone ceilings have received the highest approvals in indoor climate tests from Danish indoor climate ratings, A+ and M1, meaning they contribute to a healthy indoor climate. Gyptone is not only a very clean product, it also helps to clean the air of harmful substances from its surroundings. This short film we are going to watch now explains how active air contributes to a better and healthier indoor climate.
People spend approximately 90% of their time indoors. Research has proven that there are many harmful substances in the indoor air of residences, schools, hospitals, and offices. These harmful substances are mainly present under the form of volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, and appear due to the emissions from wood, carpet, fabrics used for furniture or decoration, people's activities such as cooking, cleaning, ironing, heating. The combination of these sources can create a very high concentration of formaldehyde, exceeding what our health limits can tolerate. Symptoms can be burning and watering eyes, burning of the nose and throat, coughing, and difficulty in breathing. Guidelines indicate the maximum tolerance should be below 15 microgram per cubic meter. Even with a ventilation system installed, in line with the guidelines, it is still possible to have a room with a concentration around 30 microgram per cubic meter. This is why Saint-Gobain has developed a technology that removes formaldehyde permanently out of indoor air by transforming the product into an inert compound, active air. Only with a sufficient surface of active air installed in a room combined with a well-performing ventilation, one will achieve safe levels of formaldehyde in the indoor air. The effectiveness of the active air process has been proven by tests conducted in all kinds of circumstances. Tests performed in a small chamber on a real-life scale under laboratory conditions and in real life have proven that active air absorbs 70% of the concentration of formaldehyde. These results easily prove that active air can create a healthier indoor environment. Please contact us for more information.
We will now go further to the next topic, sustainability. We have to take care of the environment and the planet that we inhabit. That is why we have a big focus on recycling as much as possible when it comes to gypsum ceilings. It starts with the packaging surrounding the gyptone products. For this, we use recycled cardboard as the top lid and box packaging. The liner used in the production of gyptone products is also made of recycled paper. Gyprock has an established recycling system that collects gypsum waste from demolition sites, building sites, and recycling stations for use in new gypsum products. All the gypsum waste is crushed and separated into fine gypsum powder. The gypsum powder from the recycled gypsum products is now ready to become new gypsum products, together with the natural gypsum. Gyptone products consists of more than 25% recycled gypsum. To lower Gyprock's environmental footprint when producing gypsum products, we take care of having updated EPDs on our Gyptone products. Gyptone have 2 EPDs which are Part 3 verified. 2 of them cover all Gyptone products and are divided into the thickness of the products, one covering 6.5mm and 10mm products and the other covering 12.5mm products. The next topic we'll look at is fire. Gyptone products have some unique, well-proven fire protection characteristics. All Gyptone products are tested as part of the CE marking system. These tests show that our products can achieve a reaction to fire classification of A2, S1, D0, except the 6.5mm big curve product, which has a classification of B, S1, D0. As part of the CE marking process, we also have verified DOPs, Declaration of Performance, for all our products in many different languages. These can be downloaded from the Gyptone website. Gyptone products do not only have a high reaction to fire classification, they can also fire protect up to 10 minutes in applications where the product is screw attached to a subframe of wood or steel. You might wonder how this is possible, with perforations running through the product. It's because the gypsum core is made from 20% crystallized water. This acts like a built-in sprinkler system. When the crystallized water is subjected to heat, it releases a cooling vapor that lowers the temperature from the fire. This prevents the liner and acoustic tissue from catching fire, and means the Gyptone product is fire protected for up to 10 minutes. Next up, let's explore handling and robustness. Gypsum products are robust, which makes installation easier and less stressful. But it doesn't mean they cannot break if not handled correctly. They need to be protected from external elements like rain and snow, and you should be careful not to bump into hard objects that could damage them. When the products leave the factory, they are well protected with shrink-wrapped plastic and placed on a pallet. Each pallet comes with a pair of gloves to protect the products during handling, plus a handling manual for that specific product. You should always use a knife to open a pallet and a box of tiles, taking great care not to cut into the products inside. When cutting into a box of tiles, always cut into the cardboard and not the top of the box, to avoid cutting into and damaging the tiles. A huge benefit of Gyptone products is the ability to apply load on the products without using any kind of reinforcement or additional hangers. Each Gyptone tile can handle a load of up to 3 kilos in each square meter of ceiling. Gyptone also has products with unique loading capacities compared to competitors. Gyptone Edge D2 for concealed grids can be loaded with up to 1 kilo, as can plank and extensive products. The next topic is cleaning and maintenance. Many Gyptone tiles come with a painted surface. Even though it is durable, the surface can still get damaged or dirty during installation. For seriously damaged tiles, the best solution for demountable tile systems is simply to replace the tile. A common issue is dirty finger marks on factory-painted products, usually due to handling during installation or infrastructure maintenance. The first lesson is always to use gloves when handling painted Gyptone products. But if the damage is done, Gyptone products are very easy to clean thanks to the high-quality paint used in their production, which has a hide loss value of 5 to 9. Watch how easy it is to clean a painted Gyptone tile, just by using normal soap and water or a mild cleaning agent. Gyptone products have a long lifespan, as they can be painted again and again to keep the ceiling sparkling for many years. A unique advantage in the ceiling market. When painting a perforated plasterboard, however, there are some things to bear in mind. Always use a short-haired roller. Never use spray paint. This is to avoid contaminating the acoustic tissue on the back of the product with paint. If paint gets on the acoustic tissue, the acoustic performance will be affected, as it becomes harder for the sound waves to penetrate. The next topic we'll look at is installation. Gyptone ceiling systems are some of the most versatile ceiling systems on the market. They are suitable for many applications and most segments, such as schools, offices, and healthcare facilities. One of the big benefits of Gyptone ceiling systems is the ease of installation and the guidance and support available to ensure installation goes smoothly. On the website, there are installation manuals and videos for all systems. Let's look at an installation video in more detail. The system we'll look at is Gyptone Big System, installed on a metal grid GK system in one level with an access panel. The Gyptone access panel is part of the big ceiling system and makes it easy to inspect the cavity behind the ceiling. GK system in one level is usually used for the big system, but many other types of metal grids and even wooden beams can be used. The GK system is fast, flexible, and easy to assemble. It's what we call a click system with minimum use of screw fixings. During installation, it's important that the boards are perfectly aligned and fixed to the grid with the appropriate screws, spaced correctly according to the advice for that product. After board installation, all joints need to be covered with filler and paper strips. This will make a strong and long-lasting connection. The final part of installation is to paint the surface. This can be done with any color, but remember never to spray paint a Gyptone ceiling. Gyptone Big is an aesthetically beautiful ceiling with no visible board connections. On the Gyptone website and our YouTube channel, Gyptone TV, there are a wide range of installation videos for all Gyptone ceiling systems, helping to ensure an easy, accurate, and aesthetically perfect installation every time. Finally, let's finish with the last section: online support. During this video, we've explored a number of key topics around Gyptone products. But that's not all. There are also various sources of information online to help you get to know the products, their characteristics, their benefits, and how to use them. On the website gyptone.com, you can find information on all our products, product specifications, data sheets, installation manuals, and other related documents. You can also find references and see pictures of projects. From the website homepage, you can access the Partner Portal. This is for Saint-Gobain employees only, and you need a Saint-Gobain email to sign up. On the Partner Portal, you can find contact details for everyone in the global Gyptone team. There are open-source InDesign documentation files for datasheets, installation manuals, and brochures. This will allow you to quickly make local adaptations, such as language changes. You can also download certificates. You can also find a photo library of all Gyptone products and downloadable Gyptone PowerPoint presentations, including the latest version of our Master Sales presentation. What is the Master Sales presentation? The Gyptone Master Sales presentation is a PowerPoint presentation with over 150 slides, ready to use in your next presentation. Simply drag and drop the slides you need and translate them into your own language. We also have a visualizer tool on the website that enables you to see and replace Gyptone ceilings virtually in different environments. So, we've reached the end of this introduction to Gyptone and our products. Thank you for your time. We hope you found it useful, and we look forward to working with you all.